you're seated. If you're on the mat, we're going to be hands and knees, tabletop position. So your shoulders should be over your wrists, and your hips should be, or your knees should be right underneath your hips, okay? So same movement, cat-cow. As you inhale, drop your belly towards the floor, lift your tailbone, chest draws forward. As you exhale, round the spine, click your chin to your chest, press the mat away. Inhale, drop your belly, look forward. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Okay, so continue to move through this on your own breath. We'll take a couple more here. You can add some additional movement, swaying your hips from side to side, maybe making some circles. Just noticing where you're holding tension or tightness. Trying to work that out, moving slowly with your breath. We'll be here for 3. For 2. And 1. Returning to a neutral spine here. If you're on the mat, we're going to come standing on our knees. We're going to come into a slight back bend. And then if you're on the chair, we're going to stand up, but I'll show you after this. So we'll start here. Bring your palms to your lower back, just like we did starting with our breathing. And then go ahead and curl your toes on the mat. Okay, on your inhale, lift your chest, hug your elbows together. And as you exhale, we're going to take a slight back bend, but you want to think about pushing your hips forward, keeping your chest lifted, rather than rounding and sinking into your lower back. So stay lifted. Deep breath here. Maybe push your hips forward a little bit more. And once again, when we come back to center, inhale to come back to center. Set your hips towards your heels. And just gently tuck your chin to your chest. This counters your back bend. Okay, so go ahead and do that 2 more times. If you're on the chair, go ahead and stand up. So from here, similar motion. We're going to take our palms again to our lower back. Hug the elbows together. Make sure your feet are together. So big toes touch and heels are slightly separated. And as you inhale, go ahead and lift your chest, hug your elbows, press your hips forward, staying lifted here. Maybe you use your glutes to help protect your lower back. Some people prefer that. Some think that it doesn't help at all, but you can engage your glutes just slightly to protect your lower back and make this position more comfortable. And then you'll inhale back to center. And this time, just bend your knees and fold slightly. If you can go all the way to the floor, you can. If resting your hands on your tops of your thighs is better, just tuck your chin to your chest, counter your back bend. So from standing, go ahead and do 2 more. If you're on the floor, you might be on your last one. So just hold, sitting back on your heels and tucking your chest when you're done, or tucking your chin to your chest, when you're done. Inhale back to center and fold it forward. I'll give about 15 more seconds to let you guys finish, and then we'll move to our last pose. Okay, when you're ready. So since I'm standing, I'll demonstrate the standing one first. So everybody's going to stand up together. And we're going to do a fold. So you'll inhale your arms overhead. Listen carefully. As you fold, bend your knees a whole lot until you can get your fingertips to the floor. Okay, you're going to shift your weight slightly forward, grounding through your big toes, and let the crown of your head point straight down to the mat. If this is too much, you can take opposite elbows and rest them on your thighs. Just let the crown of your head to the top of your head point down towards the floor. Variation of this sitting, you can also fold forward and rest here, or fingertips on the mat. Two more breaths. Inhale. Let it go. One more time. Inhale. Let it go. Maybe fold a little deeper. Then to rise, we'll slowly inhale, ground through your feet. Head comes up last. Roll your shoulders back. All right, so those are a few postures and breaths that you can do. You can repeat that series as many times as you'd like in one session, or maybe you can do just one session every day or every other day, whatever works for you. I'm going to come down to the mat and show you two things. One is the final resting pose in yoga, and then another one is what I was talking about with the block or a ball. So a really good way to open up the chest and get a little bit deeper breathing is to take a ball or a block. I'm going to use the ball just because I like this a little bit more. It has more give. So you take it to about your mid back, or like right between your shoulder blades. And then you can also use a foam roller, just something that's not too hard, and then let the top of your head come down to the mat. So now see how I have a little bit of an arch in my lower back and my chest is lifted. So then bringing your arms by your sides and then breathing deeply, just focusing on that breath. It's a really good position to get into. Like, I could stay here all day. So that's just an option if you guys are interested. If you have something like this, or a foam roller, a block, or want to order one, that's something that is really nice. And then the final resting pose in yoga is, of course, just a lying down position. Legs are straight, arms are by your sides, palms face up. Your head rests, your eyes can close. And then this is the posture that some people like to skip out on in yoga, but it's called Shavasana, and it helps calm your mind, ease tension, gives yourself a chance to just release everything. So just noticing any of your areas of your body that may still have remaining tension. And using that breath, it's the key here. Send it to those areas and soften. So you can hold this posture as long as you'd like. Also, with any of the postures that we've done, you can hold them for a longer amount of time. But basically, that's just a little, I call it a yoga snack. So it's a short little routine that you can do at home, pretty simple, either on the floor or on a chair if that's more comfortable to you. And just focus in on your breath. When your mind wanders to other places, come back to your breath. You can use the counting mechanism that we used in the beginning when we were seated, maybe counting to 6, holding for 3, and exhaling for 7. You always want to exhale longer than your inhales. When you exhale longer, your body automatically inhales a little bit deeper. So that's why you want to do that. So if you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. Also, I believe in the weeks to come, I'll do a full yoga routine. So if there's areas of your body that you specifically want to focus on or have questions about, please let us know so that I can cater the routine based off of your needs and what will best suit you. So thank you, Melissa, for giving me the time.
Thank you very much for doing that, Kalia. That was wonderful, and yeah, I'm looking forward to a full yoga session coming up in the next couple weeks here as well. So hopefully everybody out there enjoyed both of our guests today and what they've offered us for helping us to reduce a little bit of stress and working on the breath a little more, just the continuation from last week. So if you liked that, please give us a like, give us a comment, questions, you know, how you enjoyed that and what you'd like to see more of, and we'll do our best to provide that for you.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you for joining us. I look forward to next week, and thank you for having us too. Oh, and this is my daughter, my little apprentice. She just woke up.
Oh, well, she's always welcome as well. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for week 2 of our community wellness check-in here at Corona Hills Physical Therapy. And we'll see everybody again next week. Give us a like and let us know if you're watching on replay. Have a good week, and hopefully these tools help you get through this week till the next. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye.
Bye.